Good morning, my friends. I wanted to show you my Amaryllis after it's finished blooming and talk to you about how pretty of a house plant or a porch plant it can be. Of course, I have mine both in pots. I raise some in pots and have them here on display on my front porch. And then I also have them in the ground, in the front yard, and in the back. But there were a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you about, and it was really about leaving your bloom once it's finished, once it's spent. Let me just take you over here and show you this one is relatively finished. We have one bloom left on it, and you can easily just snap these off if you wish. They'll come off, and so you can only have your pretty one left. And it just keeps giving more energy back to the bulb, which is what you want to do. But I very seldom ever get any that go to the point of providing any seeds. But I wanted to show you, I've been watching this one came up, and where this comes from is right here at the neck. If it's the proper sex, this part will stay on and it will keep getting larger and larger, which is exactly what it's done here. This did have a bloom on the end of it. But so we left this on and just let it had kind of a prehistoric look to it. And now this morning, as green as this was, it has now broken open. And I'm going to try and tease out just one seed and see if I can just show you what it looks like. Look at that. That is just one little seed. The seed is actually, see if I can get a better view of it. Take you out of the light. Yeah, can you see that there's something right there on the center? Well, that's actually the seed inside the little seed pod. And this is so light that it looks like if I just, gave it a whew, it would be gone. And a few years back, I got one of these, and I took the whole thing apart and tried to lay the seeds out, but I really wasn't very patient with it, and I didn't get anything to germinate. And so as I understand, it takes about 3 years, 4 years for this to go from a seed to having a few little green shoots that come up, and then you kind of let it grow again, and it's like the second and third year that it actually begins to grow the bulb, which is what you want. And I have so many that I've grown from the bulb stage, and they will shoot off babies on the side, and then I take those small bulbs and let them grow for a few years, and I get more and more blooms, and which is what it's all about. But I guess the reason I'm making this is because I think even after they finish blooming, it's not something you want to just pull out of the ground or pull out of the dirt. They make such a beautiful plant. I mean, to me, it's every bit as pretty as the bloom. The bloom is what's eye-catching, but these have such a great stamina. And then for me, here in Florida, come fall, they will withstand our summers, and as long as you keep them watered, it'll make it outside. And I keep them watered, and then in the fall, I kind of, I guess I get bored with the whole thing. They start looking a little draggy, and I'll go ahead and cut any of the dead leaves off of it. They've pretty much given their all, and I'll let them just kind of go to rest. And then come spring, they are back again. They don't really have, here in Florida, they don't really have much of a short, maybe 4 months, that they're dormant before they start coming back again. So anyway, that was all I wanted to show you, was that I was so pleased to finally get this again. And I'm thinking that maybe I need to, this will all come apart. There's probably 50 seeds in there, I would think. So garden what you've got, and I hope you'll subscribe and come back and visit me again sometime, and I promise I will be here. Bye-bye.